Wife asked for an open relationship. Bit of a rant, but I'll try to stay coherent. Wife, 35, asked me, 37, on Saturday for an open relationship. Says we aren't giving each other what we need. Had a dead bedroom for years for various reasons. Can find details in my post history if anyone cares. I was numb through the conversation. I didn't know how to respond. I eventually told her I had no interest in seeking other people, but if she does, I won't stop her. I'm worried that if she has reached a point that she wants to go elsewhere, then anything I say will be pointless. After lots of questions, I found out she has already been on Tinder and met someone. She wants to continue to chat to him. They have exchanged nudes, and it makes her feel wanted. I ended up checking her app history, iCloud family, and turns out she downloaded Tinder first in October 2023. Definitely raises some questions. She also turned off location sharing on her phone today. I've lost all trust. She has been distant since the conversation, but that might be me. I honestly don't know how I've been functioning. She has been busy with work this week, although I have some genuine trust issues with this now. I've just been managing just by looking after the kids. I don't know what else to do. No idea where to go from here, but I don't see a path back. Seems like the whole world we have built is falling apart, and I am struggling. Update, appreciate all the messages. It's been so helpful to hear other people's experiences and opinions, and that I am not crazy to feel betrayed by this. I've realized that a good friend has recently opened a law firm that does family law. We'll be talking to him as soon as possible. We'll also talk to wife over the weekend to tell her of my intention to separate/divorce. If anyone is interested, can update after that conversation. I suspect it will be my fault somehow. Update 2. I don't know if post updates are the norm in this sub, but figured I would anyway. I went through her phone. I know I shouldn't. And haven't even snooped like that before, though we routinely use each other's phone. Anyway, found her Snapchat. Doesn't look like she has met him yet, but plans to next Friday. They talk on Snapchat over voice and maybe video. Call each other baby and all that jazz. They have only been chatting for 6 days as per Snapchat, so seems to have progressed quickly. They also send photos and videos. His are saved. It also mentions that she is going to talk to me about separation on the weekend, which I take to mean that she wants to do that before moving to anything physical. She even talks about wanting a threesome with another girl. I have screenshots and a video of the Snapchat thread. Only goes back a few hours as I guess it's set to delete, but it doesn't really matter. I will call my friend tomorrow to confirm some info. I have also been given some amazing advice about the legal process in my country by a fellow Redditor, for which I am eternally grateful. At least I have some clarity and know where this is going. Though now it's 3 a.m. and I am sitting on the couch with the dog, unlikely to get back to sleep. Update. Wife asked for an open marriage. Finally had the talk with my soon-to-be ex-wife tonight. I laid it out pretty clearly to her. She denied having been physical yet, and that she created an account on Tinder in October, however never acted on it. She claims it was all a cry for attention, and that her going online to Tinder and Snapchat should have meant I came running to win her back. I made it clear that that's freaking ridiculous, and she needs to own her own choices. Ultimately, her actions are irreconcilable, and I will never trust her again. She provided excuses to all the things I raised, but when looking at it as a whole, it's just too convenient. Basically, she played dumb on a lot of what was said between her and her AP. I couldn't disclose that I have seen the chats as snooping on phones is considered domestic violence where I am, but I have seen a few days worth of messages, and she has brought a level of emotional connection that is scary. She has disclosed many personal family things about the kids, and honestly, he doesn't seem to give a crap. He just wants to get his end away. They have spoken about a threesome in what future. I wish I could have told her what I know, but can't give away all the secrets. It's about what I expected. She owns it enough to seem reasonable, but then makes it out like it's the other person's fault. That's her MO. I have no doubt that this will be spun as my fault to her family, and I do not care enough to fight that. I've engaged a lawyer friend and will meet early next week to get things in line. She claims she wants the same, which is an amicable and civil split, but I suspect that will change. She has a way of manipulating the situation to get what she wants. Not an exciting update, and this has been the worst week of its life. I'm incredibly lost and alone at the moment and has significant anger towards her for ruining this for us and the kids. Another update to my wife asked for an open marriage. This is an update from a couple of posts a week ago. Originals linked above. Apologies if it's incoherent. My brain is a wreck at the moment. A bit has happened since my first two posts. Wife and I have had several long conversations about the problems in the relationship and what has driven us to this point. I fully acknowledge my part in the marriage breakdown, but made my thoughts on her infidelity abundantly clear. However, while I won't make any commitments to the future, my goal is to work on things and attempt to rebuild. She outlined what she was missing and explained that she will not talk to this guy again and has deleted the apps. And I thought I shared that goal with her. During the week, there was a band playing in our town that we both had tickets to. Unfortunately for me, I got sick last weekend, so wasn't feeling up for it. Wife went alone. Fast forward to the middle of the night when a kid wakes up. I get them settled and notice wife isn't home. Go to send her a message and notice in the iOS Messages app, it tells me she is in a suburb that isn't where the concert is. I send her a message asking if she is okay, and she eventually replies after leaving me on read and says she is in an Uber. She then starts heading home. The next morning, I ask her about her night, and she lied through her teeth and said she went out to a club and Uber home from there. Suspect she has been chatting to him since then. I've been a bit numb since and haven't said anything to her yet. Weekend comes and she asked me to reconnect, which I agreed to. We start and she starts asking me to do some things she has never before. I can't be certain, but I feel like it's what he did, and she liked it. I felt physically ill in that moment. I don't know the full details, but from what I can tell, she invited this bloke to the concert, and they went back to his place afterwards. Pretty confident things are now physical between them. The disgusting part was trying to mimic things they did with me. I've never felt more disgusted in my life. Anyway, not a good update, and pretty much everyone here was right. I should have pulled the trigger on the hard decisions initially. She isn't interested in changing, but is happy telling anyone who will listen that it's my fault. I've seen messages from friends talking about how I'm stuck in a victim mentality, etc. I will confront her tonight about it all, and back to square one we go. F. I'm stupid for thinking this could work out. Let's see comments. Damn, that's roughy, but you need to leave as she is just playing you like a fiddle. Update me. OP sad. This was the outcome to the talks. As you can see, she is only engage, agree about try to fix, but in reality, she is only doing this with you to keep your mouth shut and continue her affair. That she tried to replicate what she did with AP was a disgusting and disrespectful thing to do. But do not confront her again yet. Do what you didn't do in the beginning. Go to the lawyer, set things straight, and give the evidence to the lawyer. File for divorce and make her served. It is useless to talk to her again. If she asks for intimacy in the meantime, to being served, just fake a stomach pain or some other illness. Even if you talk to her now, you will get the same BS and might obtain that she keeps it down until the dust settled. Also, save a copy of evidence to when being served, you expose her to family and friends. You have to save your reputation and protect yourself, So you need to expose her, and do not think it is for revenge. It is to keep the control of the narrative out of her reach. Update me. OP, thanks. Appreciate the message. I've since confirmed she did in fact replicate things with the AP, but I found it by snooping her phone, so I can't really disclose that to her, as snooping in someone's phone is considered DV here. Big changes recently on the basis of coercive control due to a high-profile incident a few years back. I've had a casual chat with my lawyer mate. He has said, the decision is up to me how I break it to her. I'm undecided still. It's Easter weekend, so won't do it now and risk ruining the kids' experience. Those innocent little crapheads don't deserve any of this. I'll have a proper meeting with him when I can and take the appropriate steps. I'm currently on leave from work for school holidays. Until I can do that, I'll pretend all is okay, even though I'll be acutely aware of the sneaky chats and late note phone videos chats she is having with her AP. That is okay, OP. What I suggest is to play dumb with her right now until you got your ducks in a row. Just do not have sex with her. Invent something to reject her advances. Also, now that you confirmed that the affair turned physical and you did it with her, go get yourself tested. Who knows what she brings, and even if she used protection or not. May I ask why snooping is considered DV over there? Well, even still, all the evidence handled it to the lawyer, and like I told, do not confronted her yet. Put your better poker face at least while you talk with the lawyer face to face.